Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 4 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis for Prussia, an army with a state. In the last episode, we got an alliance with Poland, which is a huge deal, probably because we assisted them in the war against the Teutons, and that just made them a little happier with us, because we had the condottieri with them. We are also looking at how to attack Pomerania, Mecklenburg, and possibly Verden. And Verden, and then possibly East Frisia as well. And if we did that, we would actually be able to co-belligerize both of these. The only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is one, the state of our manpower. It's very low at the moment. And two, they simply have roughly the same number, if not slightly more troops than us. I think that we can take the Mecklenburg army and possibly the Pomeranian army, like early on, before Verden can arrive. I'm not 100% sure. So I think we're going to wait a little bit more time, let our manpower tick up, let our money tick up, and then hopefully we'll be in a better position to actually pursue a war against them. So actually, we have a lot more cavalry than they do. Gain 50 admin for 0.5 inflation. We're not paying inflation down at all. So I think I'm just going to take the little bit of admin power. The other thing that we can be doing also is improving our development. Let's have a look here. It's worth getting more manpower in that province. And what tech is it that we haven't gone up in? We've got 4 in everything now. Though apparently someone has 5. Neighbor bonus -5. That's not good. And Cleves would like to hire our troops as condottieri. We do need to be careful with this. Like, we are trying to build up the amount of manpower we have right now. Cleves, who are you fighting? You are fighting Trier, Hessen, Würzburg. And where's Hesse? Hesse is here. You are fighting against Cleves, Brunswick, and Frankfurt. And how much would you be willing to offer me? 1.1. It's not that great. It does give my armies more experience, but you do outnumber them and that would cost manpower. So no, we're not going to do that because we want the manpower at the moment. And we're going to continue looking at the development. So production-wise, 0.5, 0.5. So I think basically either of those. And admin to 0.8 in Berlin. Oh, we should sort this by price. Didn't realise we hadn't already done that. Ooh, 0.9, that's nice. In fact, both of these aren't bad. We'll do that. And can we get another soldier? Yes, we can. So as you improve your total development, you get 1, more money, and 2, more force limits, and of course more manpower, as well as you increase the manpower limit, or the manpower development. We are trying to get into the situation where we have a fairly tall state, which is why I'm quite happy to invest in Brandenburg at this early stage of the game. Now we could also get another soldier. We've got 9 and 4, so we could go 9 and 5. So that would cost additional. That would be another 0.7, which right now we cannot afford. So I think it would have to be another infantryman. Cleves is still fighting, but they have not yet lost, but they're no longer wanting to get condottieri. 7 and 9, these guys aren't building up at all. Yeah, thankfully the territory around here isn't too bad. Forest, 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 forest. Okay, it's all forest, and forest does give you a development penalty of 15%, which is unfortunate. It's not as good as grassland or plains, though it is better than hills, which is 25%. Tyrannical nobles, a representative of the people living in the area, dominated by one of our most prominent families of the nobility, has approached the throne today, imploring the Prince Elector to take action against what he claims are the systematic abuses of power against the people there. As the ruler of Brandenburg, Friedrich II has a responsibility to protect his people. Not doing so will make us appear weak and may harm the long-term growth of the province. The nobility would likely not take kindly to our chastising such a powerful member of their ranks, however. No, I definitely don't want to lose a base tax. So I'm more than happy for them to lose loyalty. We could force them to raise. No, don't want to do that. 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 So we could do this, which will lose 15, and then further 15 would be 30. That would knock them down to 20 loyalty, which does kick in the penalties against us at that point. So I think we're just going to chastise the landowner. Oh, it's below 14, not even below 30. So it's a good thing that we hadn't done that. Meanwhile, their influence is still too low to get anything. Like, we could actually use the influence boosting thing. Seek support the clergy. Increases influence and loyalty, which will go up to 20%. We need 25, although they do have a penalty to influence right now. And influence isn't going up so much because we haven't given them much land, with the exception of the nobility. I'd quite like to be able to do that. Oh, we've already done that recently. And that's in 64, which is in 6 years' time. We were just covered in Pomerania. That's annoying, though it does allow us to fabricate one claim, which I think we will do on Stettin. Oh no, that's the capital, Stralsund then. So we have 2 free diplomats right now. How much did we raise relations with you? Let's raise your relations a little bit more. And Poland, how are you doing? Let's raise them with you as well. In fact, we probably should do with these guys soon as well. Okay, not a problem. Kind of like these guys to get into a war, so that they're not going to be able to focus on me. Our manpower is ticking up. We are still earning a little bit of money. And their armies are moving around a little bit. So I think that these two would be able to catch us, and they do currently outnumber us. Iberian wedding. Let us bind their density to ours. That's unfortunate. Recall. Let's improve relations with our other ally. Meanwhile, how are you guys doing? 38, 85. We could do with a bit more relations with both of these, although their liberty desire is both extremely low. Yeah, everything's just ticking up. Early game with Brandenburg's a little bit slow. I'm going to keep you there actually, because we want to keep Poland happy. Just have to kind of keep looking around for other opportunities. When can we actually start integrating? Integrate. 95. And you... we can do already. Oh, in that case, we want to raise relations with you. So Poland, we're going to stop with that, because we've already got really high relations with you. And we're going to bump you up to 190, and then hopefully we can integrate you and make everyone even better and awesome and excellent and fantastic. Now, I am getting a bit nervous about this, but how much is Renaissance costing us? 9%. How much does it spread now? That's feudalism. I do wish there was a way of switching between... oh, here we go. That is the most recent. Okay, so if Renaissance has spread to most of Italy except for Naples. And a little bit of Belgium as well, and Calais. And Golden Horde and Nogai still don't even have feudalism, which is unfortunate for them. The other thing is I do want to try and raise the development of all of my provinces to at least 10, so that we can get the spread everywhere. So that is something that we should look at, is we should try and raise it in all of these. So 273 seems a pretty standard number. You need one more. 0.8 tax isn't too bad. Then here 7.3 again, and you're on 11. Whoops, that's too many. 0.3, that's terrible. Ukma Uckmark is not going to give us very much money at all. Okay, so that's everywhere except for Lauenburg now. Let's raise your production. Okay, so everything is now at 10, even our vassals and everything like that. We could still invest a little bit more. I think we will. Like I said, early game we kind of want to invest in a bit of everything. Try and keep profit up. Okay, so now the whole of Brandenburg is getting renaissance of some kind. Diplomatic insult. Conflict sometimes erupted following diplomatic insults on Pomerania. Or everyone around us opinion changes. I've already got loads of CVs against Pomerania, so we're going to try and ease the tensions with those around us. I think that sounds like a good plan to me. We still don't have any ports for any ships, so we can't influence any trade. Is there anywhere else that we could be expanding to? We need to keep kind of looking around to see if anyone doesn't have any allies we can kind of jump on. Or else very weak allies. Like the allies of Pomerania and Mecklenburg is really not very good, but they just have slightly too many troops for us to effectively deal with. We have received word that Austria has embraced the Renaissance. That was quick for them. Except they haven't. They did it with only one province. Huh. How close are we? Not very. 12%. So at this point we should probably start just saving points, and then once we get the Renaissance we can just explode through technologies for a short time. I think that sounds like a fairly decent plan. Or we could just continue investing in our provinces and just keep on building them up and building them up and building them up. Which is also not a bad plan. Although getting into the Renaissance would make development cheaper, so we'll put a pause on it. We'll save a bit long term. Most of Europe is getting it. Although we seem to be a little strip in the centre of northeastern Germany that's getting it more than the rest. Like Saxony isn't, Pomerania isn't really. Austria is renting out troops to Hungary. Is Hungary at war with the Ottomans again? No. You're at war with Serbia. The Ottomans don't actually seem to be doing that well. I was expecting them to be rather larger than they are currently. Alright, so you've done your relations. There are plenty. Who else are we allied with? I mean, we already have the 404 relations. Our general just died. That is unfortunate. So that does mean that we should probably try and hire another. Who is rubbish. Get another one. Who's also rubbish. One more. See, we want shock. We don't want fire. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Oh, he didn't die. Who was it that died? Oh, it was this guy. Oh, bollocks. I just wasted a bunch of military power for no reason. I kind of want the land force limit modifier. That might potentially give us, oh yeah, 2 more units that we can hire. I think that's a good idea. Nobles? Ooh, hello. We're in a war. Damn it, I was just about to think about a war with Pomerania. The nobility is not fully subjugated during this age, and the nobles could and did strike independent alliances with foreign princes. The crowns of Europe might not have liked it, but they were normally hard pressed to prevent this kind of activity. Nobility gains. Loyalty, which at this point would be kind of wasted. Except that I could use them to grant a generalship for a 40 tradition general rather than the 20 that we've just been wasting our military on. Yeah, we wasted like 150. That was silly. Gains 20 influence, that puts them up to 70. That's dangerous. No, I don't want to give them 70. And in fact, especially not with the -10. So their base is 50? No, their base is 60. Because they have so many controlled provinces. Eesh. Gains diplomatic insult, loses 10 loyalty. Well, I'll take the loyalty hit. Okay, so Poland's declared war on the Teutonic Order. And they are calling us. We will accept. We're going to slow things down. We'll move over here. So who are we actually fighting? Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Livonian Order, Teutonic Order. So I think we should head over here and try and fairly decisively smack these guys down, or at least just start taking territory. More points and everything. Denmark's accepted 16 regiments from Muscovy. That is unfortunate. And that is the other thing that we need to be concerned about, is if we did go to war with Pomerania and Mecklenburg, then they could well hire condottieri from other nations around us. We're actually making money right now. Oh, right, because we're looting. So long as we're sitting on the forts, then we're fine. Let's loot this. May as well make this war pay for us. They have slightly less troops than us, but it's only very slightly. I've taken that. Let's go over here. Keeping an eye on where the armies all are. Wait, are we in Muscovy as well? No. Why are you going into Muscovy? I don't know what they're doing. They seem to be a bit silly. Well, we are making money again because of the looting. Their influence has gone up to 60. 70 is when it becomes dangerous, right? No, 80 is when it becomes dangerous. Urbanization. While only a small portion of our population live in the cities, the growing prosperity of the burghers is attracting an increasing number of people from the countryside. Some cities are growing so quickly that existing problems in terms of sanitation and overcrowding have gone from troubling to catastrophic, according to the burghers. The poor have taken up residence outside the city walls, where filthy suburbs have sprung up and disease thrives. The burghers find the situation intolerable and now requesting that the state step up to provide both help in terms of resources and enforcement of the rules outside the walls. Only this way can the existing urbanization actually lead to something good. We definitely want to help to improve conditions. That's basically converting 17 ducats into 1 base tax. Burghers gain influence, but that is okay. They have a very low amount of influence right now. The church is still on low influence until 69, so another 7 years. Right, are we fighting anyone yet? Denmark's appeared. This seems to be a very slow war. Has Poland claimed everything of the Teutons? Because at some point, if they take Danzig, we're going to have to go to war with them if we want to form Prussia. But that's kind of expected. What am I clicking on? I'm clicking on this and this. No, I want to see Poland. Poland has not claimed it all. It's not of vital interest, but it is claimed. Unfortunate. Right, where are their armies? They're fighting over here. Hello, Denmark. Most of our armies are still over here. Or up here, for some reason. What the bloody hell are you doing up here? Seriously, why are you marching through Russia in February, Poland? Well, hopefully we can take Königsberg, and maybe we'll take Memel as well. But that said, we don't actually want Poland to grow too quickly, too strongly. Yes, they'll be a good ally, but then they'll also be far harder to take down later on, when we need this territory. Poland doesn't even have a claim on this. Königsberg. Right, what is required for us to win this? Oh, for us to form Prussia. Königsberg, Danzig or Stolp. Stolp would be easier to get. Königsberg's the one that we need. So I'm not going to give them Königsberg. And I probably won't give them Danzig either. Anything else I'll transfer to them. It's not a problem. Meanwhile, Denmark is sieging us down. Yep. And Poland, Lithuania is screwing around in... Oh, up here. You're in Sweden. Okay. But the more of us that becomes occupied, the less money we make, and the harder this army is to maintain. Which is not a good thing. Poland's really not fighting this war very cleverly. Need to keep an eye on these guys in case they march at us, but that's way too much for us to fight right now. They've managed to unite all of their forces. Poland should have struck when the Teutons were still in the Teutonic Order territory. That was a mistake on their part. How is my war enthusiasm? Still high. Theirs is much higher. They are winning this war right now. Oh, here come the Livonians. I'll take Memel. I will give that to Poland. Who's getting the most war contribution right now? Me. By a long way. So any money and stuff that we take in this war, a large part of it is going to go to us. I mean, you get war contribution for losing territory, you also gain it for taking territory. So right now I am doing the brunt of the... I'm taking the brunt of this burden. Am I able to send spies to the Teutonic Order at this point? I don't... Oh, I can. Because I would like to get a claim fabricated on like Danzig. And that would just give us another reason to go after these guys. Now, when does my claim end? 75. Yeah, I knew it was in the 70s, so we have about 10 years. We probably want to go to war with them in the next 5. Teutons are getting mercenaries from Muscovy, or Condottieri. Muscovy are really small. In fact, Muscovy is completely isolated as a province. Oh, here goes a fight. Poland versus the Livonians, but Sweden's on their way. I'm not leaving this siege. Teutons are down to medium, thanks to my sieging them down mostly, I would think. Especially as we have their capital, and they've just taken ours. Yeah, my war enthusiasm's down to medium. Albrecht Achilles. Was that my general? No, that was my heir, I think. Yes, it was. So I have no heir and no consort right now, and I'm 50. Some sort of propaganda text is circulating in the court about Friedrich II is a ruthless powermonger. Lose stability or lose Diplo. I'll lose the Diplo. I think I'm also going to do a little bit of corruption, seeing as we are still incorruptible. Right, here comes the Danish army. You guys need to stay close. They are marching across. Oh no, I get the defensive penalty here because we are sieging. Guys, let's go. If I lose this, I'm not helping you anymore. Okay, I'm out. Way too freaking late. Way too late. So my whole thing was I don't want to lose manpower. And you just made me lose a bunch. So from this point onwards, I'm going to sit here. Actually, I'm going to retake my capital. As I do still have eyes on all of this territory. Oh, I can't take it back. How much would I need? 9. Never mind then, let's go and sit in Sternberg. The House of von Waldeck, the union of Friedrich and Ulrika, have gained not only a spouse but also a new ally in the realm. The von Waldeck is an old influential family, and the Sultan Sternberg is a jewel of the duchy. Of course, friendship has to go both ways, and Ulrika will be expected to speak for her kin, while Prince Elector will be expected to consider such advice very carefully. Seat of strong aristocrats. So for the rest of the game, less unrest, less missionary strength, and also more local autonomy. And we have gained a new electress and Joachim Nestor as the new heir. Oh, Poland and Lithuania are just getting completely and utterly molded here. Oh, I'm not going in there. No way. Peace offer from the Teutons. No. Oh, that was a stuff, for Pete's sake. I do wish it gave you a thing saying this will result in peace if you don't accept this, or result in stability penalty. Right, we have more than 9,000, so I can go and retake Berlin. Fortunately, our allies are being completely idiotic. Like, half of your army's over here, and about half of them is over here. Well, our enemies are completely united. I mean, if these guys start moving in this direction, I will follow them. You need to go and help Lithuania. You're just letting Lithuania just get annihilated here. And no, I'm not even going to look at that, because I know it will be a stab hit. Right, where the hell are you guys going? Stay here. Oi. Okay, they're not going to catch us. Where the hell are you going? Oh, this war is costing me a lot. It's only going to get worse. Poland have been a really terrible ally so far. Like, terrible. Dreadful. Where the bloody hell are you guys going? Forget that stuff. I don't want to make a separate peace because I want Poland to take the hit, not me. And if Poland gives my land and stuff away, I'll be super pissed off. Why are we all up here? Why? You're going off to Sweden again? That's just ridiculous. No, come down here. It's going to be another stab here. I'm going to be at -3 stability because of this. See what I can do to help here. They're at least attacking. We might be able to edge this one. Yeah, we will be. Okay, this is an important victory. There goes another stability here. Oh, no, maybe not. No, they're running. Okay, that is a big victory, which will help matters. Yeah, look, considering my size, I'm doing the brunt of the lifting here. Damn it, Poland, get your things together. Prince Elector Friedrich II is now malevolent. Liberty, desire, and subjects plus 5%. But he started out being an amazing king, and now he's kind of crap. 2 negative traits. Incorruptible is still quite nice, but... Oh, you guys are being such idiots. Okay, are we going here? No! Don't go that way! This way! Oi! There's an army here! Where the bloody hell are you going? Stop going into Sweden! Denmark is not the enemy here. The Teutons are, and they're next to you. What is the sodding war goal? Ortelsburg. That. Take it. Ah. Oh, no, no. Oh, bollocks. Oh no, they decided to go the other way. At least I don't think they can reduce our... Wait, are we at war with Are they at war with Muscovy? Is that what the problem is? No. Guys, stop being such stupid people. Oh, now I'm taking loans as well. Fantastic. Well, actually, I have the defensive bonus here. If you want to send some assistance, you're more than welcome, guys. Okay, screw that. I don't think you can go lower than -3. You can't. There we go. Right, so Brandenburg will be forced to give money. Brandenburg will end. Oh, for seriously? So did Poland lose anything? Oh, I guess it's because my stability couldn't go any lower. I thought I was getting away with that. You suck, Poland. You really suck. You just lost me 2 provinces. And any opportunity I had for attacking Pomerania and Mecklenburg anytime soon. And it's all your own fault because you were going up into fricking Sweden. No! War goal's there. It's next to you. Bloody idiots. Anyway, that's it for this episode. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well. And if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments, though I don't think any of advice would have helped there. But I never know. I could be wrong. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.